Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm Jenna Stauffer. I'm going to be talking with you about a variety of topics this morning. Later on in the show, I'll be speaking with our film critic, Cheryl Rhodes. I'll also be talking with another candidate for State Representative, District 120, Holly Rashine. But first, I'm going to address the photo behind me. Now, this woman obviously appears to be stressed out. She's not alone because each and every one of us at one time or another we're affected by stress too. I'm going to talk about the impact it has on the body with a regular here on the show, Dr. Becky. Dr. Becky, thank you so much for being back on the show with me today.
It's great to see you. Thank you very much for asking me to be here.
Oh, of course. It's always a pleasure having you. And now, Dr. Becky, can stress ever be good for a person?
Excellent question. And the answer is yes. The word stress is really a good word. The word distress is the bad word. That's where the stress becomes problematic and it leads to distress. But our body was brilliantly created, and so our adrenal gland will spit out adrenaline in times of stress because that's our fight or flight mechanism. So if something dangerous is approaching us, our body is created to do one of two things. Either A, send enough blood to the legs so we can run like mad and get out of harm's way, or B, send enough blood to our muscles so we can stand up and fight what's happening. So stress in and of itself is a good thing. It's a self-protective mechanism. It's when the adrenal gland gets stuck in the on mode that it leads to distress, and that's where the problem lies.
And having too much of that can have a negative impact on our body.
Significant impact from brain to body to joint aches and pains. It's amazing what distress will do to the body, yes.
Well, let's talk about some of the more impacts it has on the body. You know, you said the aches and pains.
Right.
I've felt that before.
Right,
Lots
and
of times.
Exactly, and oftentimes people that have chronic pain do not at all put together that chronic pain is happening because of stress. Oftentimes people don't sleep well at night and think, okay, I have insomnia, but maybe they don't think about that it's caused by distress. And so what happens, again, our body is a wonderful chemistry experiment, and there's so many wonderful chemicals in our body that need to be in balance to make sure everything is working well. People oftentimes know about calcium. They've heard about calcium. They know about magnesium. They may know about sodium and potassium. Those are elements that are critically important for different types of function. But if our adrenal gland is overloaded, overworked, spits out too much adrenaline, it will then take away from our body's chemical balance, and if we have too much calcium and not enough magnesium, then the muscles can't contract the way that they should, which then causes joint pain. If there's too much sodium or potassium, then our nerve fibers cannot work correctly, and so then there's that brain fog. And so again, too much adrenaline impacts so many different parts of the body. It's not just, you know, that harried picture that you see. Again, it's the joint pain, it's the sleepless nights, it's our body's inability to metabolize the good nutrients that go in our body. It leads to a lot of stuff.
Wow. Okay, well, we have to take a break really quick, Dr. Becky, but when we return, we're going to talk about some strategies, some de-stress strategies.
Excellent.
That people can know about and use, hopefully.
Excellent.
Okay, all right. So everybody, we're going to take a quick break, but we will pick back up with Dr. Becky from Brand New Enterprises when we return after these messages. Don't go away.